Absol owned a small grocery shop at the corner of a big market. It wasn't a big shop, but it was always busy. People came not just to buy rice, spices, and tea leaves, but because they trusted Absol. She weighed every item honestly, returned even the smallest extra coin, and spoke kindly to everyone. Under the wooden counter of her shop sat a small dented metal box. Inside it were the gold earnings and some cash. Absol always used to lock it. One summer morning, a young man named Pradeep came looking for work. His clothes were worn, and his eyes showed both hope and worry. "I need a job. I'll work hard," he said. The shopkeepers nearby warned Absol quietly, "Be careful, you don't know him." Absol nodded. "I'll watch," she replied. But in her heart she believed something else. Pradeep began working in the shop, sweeping the floor, arranging shelves, and attending to customers. On his very first day, he noticed the metal box under the counter. It was open as Absol purposely left it open. Anyone could see the money inside. Pradeep felt uneasy. At home, his family struggled. His sister's school fees were overdue, and his mother often skipped meals. The box seemed to call out to him. "No one would know," a voice whispered. That night, Pradeep couldn't sleep. Days passed. Absol never mentioned the box. She never counted the money in front of Pradeep suspiciously or kept an eye on him. Instead, she trusted him with more responsibility, handling customers, giving correct change, and even closing the shop some evenings. One afternoon, Pradeep finally asked, "Aren't you afraid someone might steal the money?" Absol smiled gently. "If I lock the box," she said, "I protect the money. If I leave it open, I protect trust. Money can be earned again. Trust is harder to rebuild." Those words stayed with Pradeep. A few weeks later, Absol fell seriously ill. The doctor advised complete rest. She handed Pradeep the shop keys. "I trust you," she said simply. For several days, Pradeep ran the shop alone. Business was good. The metal box filled quickly. The temptation returned stronger than before. One evening, as he counted the money, he remembered Absol's words. Slowly, he closed the lid of the box and locked it, not to hide the money, but to guard the trust placed in him. When Absol returned after 4 weeks, she found the shop running smoothly. The shelves were neat, customers were happy, and the metal box sat under the counter locked. She looked at Pradeep and smiled. "You've learned something important," she said. He nodded and replied, "Trust. It changed me." Absol replied, "Yes, trust is the only wealth that grows when shared." From that day on, the box remained locked, but the trust between them stayed wide open. Moral trust given with faith creates honesty, responsibility, and lasting character. True trust is proven when honesty is chosen without supervision.
Please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a magical day.